Hey everybody, my name is John Graybill II and today is September 30th, 2015. Now this day marks our first LGMD Awareness Day. And if you don't know what LGMD stands for, it's limb-girdle muscular dystrophy. And the organization that put this together, which is completely mind-blowing that this day didn't exist before, is Coalition to Cure Calpain 3, or C3. And the founding members are Michelle and Jordan, and Carol also helps out. And so I want to thank you guys for putting this day on the map for not only myself but all people who have limb-girdle muscular dystrophy. And if you don't know what limb-girdle muscular dystrophy is, I ask that you go and search on YouTube here, type in LGMD or in any search engine and just type in LGMD and see what it is. So for this day, I also want to acknowledge many other organizations who are help bringing awareness to this disease. Like I said, C3, they're really kind of pushing the way for limb-girdle 2A. But also a group, the Speak Foundation, who was started by Catherine and Jessica. They both have a type of limb-girdle, and they do a retreat, more like a conference, every year in Atlanta, Georgia, in July and August, where people of all neuromuscular diseases can come together and meet each other for a weekend, and they bring researchers in and doctors in, and they talk about different therapies and just basically it's a great way for people to come together. So I want to thank the Speak Foundation, Jessica and Catherine, for doing that. I also want to thank the Clifton R. Lewis Foundation, CRL. They help people financially get scooters or adaptive devices. And so I want to thank you, Clifton and Renee, for all the work that you guys do. I also, there's another group out there, Cure LGMD. They're raising funds for, I believe it's limb-girdle 2I. So thank you guys for what you do. And also the Jain Foundation. This organization, when I started my organization, Beyond Labels and Limitations, in 2007, the Jain Foundation was the only group that I found out there that was working with limb-girdle. And so they have done a tremendous job. They work with limb-girdle 2B and Mioshi myopathy. Now, what the Jain Foundation did is they came up with this ingenious idea of giving away a free genetic testing. No other organization has ever done this. They're the first ones to do this. And now the MDA has stepped on board and they've adopted this kind of free genetic testing. And so the Jain Foundation, I want to thank you for all the work that you've done. And my organization, as I already said a little bit, Beyond Labels and Limitations, we basically help just raise funds and give our money away basically to C3 to help fund research projects. And so these groups, I just really want to acknowledge on this day that the work that you are all doing is really helpful to everybody. And so I ask that if you don't have limb-girdle when you're watching this, to check out those organizations. And I'm going to have their link, their names in below this video so you can find them. And then the last thing I want to say here is, you know, the MDA and some other organizations have these challenges, you know, the Ice Bucket Challenge, and C3 is doing the Bust a Move Challenge. But what I want to challenge all of you people watching this who have the disease, and those of you who maybe even who don't have muscular dystrophy, is I want you to ask yourself this question: what gift has this disease shown me? And for me, myself, I was so angry and frustrated all throughout my life. And then when I started focusing on what is this disease teaching me, I came to a place within myself which now I'm filled with more peace and love, and there's joy in my life. And so it was from looking at that question, is what is this disease bringing into my life? Not what is this disease taking away from me, but what is it given me? And so I challenge all of you out there who have this disease, who think you are suffering, look at this. On this day, September 30th, 2015, at least on this day, what is this disease teaching you? What gifts is it giving you? And so that is my challenge to you. I thank you for watching this video, and I ask that you go out and check out these other limb-girdle organizations. Thank you very much.